Hey YouTube, this is Jerry D in Tennessee. This is a hard video to make, but I need to make it. I talked about this stock, actually a couple stocks, and a user sent me a message, a personal message, comment, asking me to talk about what my thoughts about these stocks. There's been some developments, so. Lunchtime, I tried to make a couple of phone calls and I was unsuccessful reaching anybody. I had one bounce back on the email for GNRF. The main person for GNRF, listed on OTC Markets, replied and said, I have nothing to do with this company. I don't know anything about this company. Just leave me alone. So, let's get into it. This is a reality when you get into OTC stocks. This is why I say trade scared, trade informed. Do not invest money that you cannot afford to lose, because you can and will possibly lose some money during your trading career in OTC stocks, in penny stocks. So, let's start out with the phone calls.
The telephone number you have dialed is temporarily not in service.
El número de teléfono que usted ha marcado temporalmente no está en servicio.
Message 3, TP202.
All right, so the number is not.
The telephone number you have dialed is temporarily in service.
El número de teléfono que usted ha marcado temporalmente no está en servicio.
Message 3, TP202.
All right. That's kind of disappointing.
Thank you for calling. To speak to a representative, please press 0.
This is Hemstrack. Well, at least it's ringing. GRNF was disconnected. Oh my word. Oh.
Thank you for calling. Please leave a message and your call will be returned as soon as possible.
Hey, this is just curious, with Justin Costello resigning from Hemstrack. I just wonder if you folks are still in operation. Appreciate if you could give me a call back. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I'm going to have to delete that out. But I could leave a message with Hemstrack, so maybe they're still in business. Maybe it's just GRNF that's probably just went belly up. So it's sad. I was hopeful somebody else would take over. But with nobody to be at the helm of the company, I think the company's just gone as far as GRNF is concerned. Hemstrack may still be in operations. We shall see if I get a call back. Okay. I'm not too happy about the situation. Again, I am in the stock myself. Both stocks, Hemstrack and GRNF. So, let's move on to some more. So, let's go back to the main scene. So, GRNF, turn myself down. I'm drowning I can't even hear myself talk. Okay, so GRNF. The company, Green Holding Corporation, is a publicly quoted shell company seeking to merge with other entities with experienced management and opportunities for growth in return for shares of our common stock to create value for our shareholder. So here's their website. Investor relations page. I'm going to have a link in the description down below. I'm not going to go to these links and talk about all these, but here's what's important. I'm making this video for a lesson to just make other investors aware that may be possibly new in investing in OTC market companies. I'd encourage you to go to the links and look at this. If you watch my video, go to the links, read the information, because I want to show some similarities with some other companies here in a moment that could possibly be, I don't know, I guess they're warning signs. Could be warning signs. Maybe they're coincidence. I don't know. One of the things that Green Holdings was doing, they were acquiring they were going to acquire some companies. Binding letter of intent, Pacific Merchant Processing, Sunshine Hemp, Microcap Advisors. They released a story of one of the companies, Sunshine Hemp, had received the first hemp seed arrival in the state of Florida. Back in April 20th, they withdrew the OTC QB application. They were involved with drones, with squad drone testing, which is was going to be drone delivery of CBD products. So, here's another. On February 24th, they complete due diligence relating to acquisition of Pacific Banking Corp. Here's they're talking about acquisition of SoShine on February 24th. So, yeah, on February 24th, also acquisition of Mystic Ranch, Magic Beans Hemp. Okay, so here's something that's important that I want to talk about, and this is hot. This is a hot topic on Twitter. Alka Badshah was added as the vice president right here of mergers and acquisitions back in February 21st, 2020. Now, again, this could be, I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not bashing a company. I'm just presenting the facts in relation to Green Holding. And Hempstrack is a sister company or a held company or something. They're associated with Green Holding. It's a sister company. So, and Justin Costello, I did a previous video, is in a legal, there's a legal battle going on with him concerning GRNF, some stockholders, and well, he resigned from GRNF, and I think that was it for GRNF. As the phone number, again, you saw where I called the number, and the line's been disconnected. So, right here's where they added Alka Badshah, and I apologize if I get the name wrong. Again, I'm not bashing this person, okay? This may be coincidence. It may not. I don't know. I'm not involved. I'm not a fly on the wall. I don't know the true intentions of these people. But I do know it looks like GRNF is probably, the stock is possibly going away. There's nobody, the phone number's not there. Somebody might buy the stock ticker, and pick it up and continue with CBD. But at this point, there's no news release or anything. The website for GRN Holding is still up. Here's the Access Wire link. Again, the links to this stuff's going to be in the description below. They added Alka Badshah as Vice President of Mergers and Acquisitions. I'm going to leave links of the search. She is Vice President of RNWF. I'm going to leave a link for search for tweets, because people that are in GRNF are replying to tweets of RNWF. And they're upset about the whole green holding thing, and I'm not happy myself, because I'm in the stock. I have a small holding of a small position. I have a position in Hempstrack. Okay, so I had them. So here's the facts. The phone for Green Holdings, the phone number has been disconnected. The email bounced back. The guy pretty much said, I don't have anything to do with Green Holdings. So, don't bother me. Whatever. All right. There isn't a FAQ. Do I have that in my list? Maybe I should add that to my list. I'll add that to my list. FAQ. There was an FAQ. This is, yeah, I meant to do this. So, don't turn a IT person loose on the internet when you're trying to check something out. So, let's go to Internet Archive. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. This site's been taken down. I believe this is GRNF. Let's try this. Just a second. Let me check the other computer. Okay, I'm back. This is how they had it. So maybe the same person did this. Scroll over here, 2019. Let's just pick a day. Go here, snapshot, July 26, 2019. Don't put anything out on the internet. You will be found out. All right, let's go back here. Oh, here you go. Here you go. This is the one I want. So, all right. Here's Justin Costello. He was CEO of GRNN Holding. So somebody had done an FAQ. Let's put that out here. GRNF FAQ. All right, I'll put that link down there too. So, somebody put a lot of work into this right here. This is why I believed in the company. This is why I bought into the company. And I'm not trashing anybody. But there was a lot of hype about this company. Twitter. There was a few people I was following, and I know that they've received a lot of heat over this. They received a lot of heat over this. But with the company appearing to be transparent like this, I mean, they kept coming out with, adding people to advisory board. CEO, he was making Facebook live streams on Facebook, talking to investors. Now, granted, to me, the live streams didn't really tell you anything. It was like he was just keeping in touch with people just to keep this going, to me. Maybe it was a fact, maybe not. I don't know. I really don't know. Justin Costello is right now tied up in legal. There's a legal thing going on with him concerning the company. I hope people's wrong about him. I would like to believe this company's real, and maybe it'll turn around. We do have a deadline. We do have a deadline coming up, end of September, that we're going to get people that's not current or stocks that's not current is going to get delisted, and right now GRNF is not listed. But I'm going to put this link to the Internet Archive because this site will keep this stuff up indefinitely for people to go back to. You can actually go to these links and look at where the links are going. So the whole website gets archived. And really, the truth about it is web pages and stuff, the biggest part of it that takes up disk space is the images on the site. The rest of it's just text. So I'm not happy about the stock. It's not looking good. The phone has been disconnected from the stock. Justin's in this legal battle. This is all bad, negative stuff going on with the stocks. The Alka, Badshah, the vice president, is she's the CEO of RNWF. There is an FAQ just like GRNF. So copy this. Let's put this under here. All right. And I'll give you the link to this too as well, so you can look at it. You go to RNWF Renewable Fuels. They are OTC pink current right now. Where is GRNF? They're dark or defunct. That's not good at the end of September. So let's jump back over. They are OTC pink. Right here's the link. Yeah, that's not the... Yeah. So here's the link where Alka Badshah is CEO of the company. Similar company, okay? Similar type of company, similar type of shell. Am I bashing her? No, I'm not. It may be coincidence, but going with the history of GRNF, I'm just stating facts. The people are bashing this company based off the history of GRNF and her being associated with Renewable Fuels Incorporated. Now, that being said, it may be just coincidence. They may be on the up and up. I don't know. I really don't know their intentions. I have no association with any of these people. So I don't know anything about it. I really don't. I just know what everybody else is seeing off of social media. So, similar to GRNF, Renewable Fuels Incorporated executes agreements to acquire 6 companies. Wow, this is a coincidence right here. Acquire 6 companies. GRNF was going to acquire 6 companies. So, Sacred Bioscience, Sunshine Hemp Incorporated. You know, it's sunshine and soul shine. Man, that's awful close. Oh my word! 9 Square. They're gonna purchase Pacific Compliance Corp. 7 Point Financial, Microcap Advisors. All right, and here's the information down at the bottom. This link to OTC Markets, I believe I have this link here. There's news, at least the link to the page to the news links, so you can still get to this page off the link that I provided. So, no, I'm not bashing this company. They are OTC pink. I've seen some people on social media say, this might be a way for me to get back some of my money I lost on GRNF. Maybe I should invest in this company, and maybe so. This company is cheap, but if you do, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a stock advisor. I'm just an old man in Tennessee talking about stocks, okay? I'm just an old man in Tennessee talking about stocks. So be careful. I'm just trying to present you with the facts, okay? There's a connection between these two, and this one person is a connection, and she is the CEO of this company. So, that being said, if you choose to invest in renewable fuels, keep an eye on the stock. Trade scared. Look at L1, L2. Look at L2. Look at the sales, time and sales, and see where the price is going when you trade into it. Would I invest in this long term? I would watch it. I would watch my money. I would see what it's doing. Right now, this stock is very cheap. It is 0.0062. Right here's the price. I'm sure that all the negative tweets going on right now on Twitter are not going to help the stock. So, I don't know. I'm not going to say whether you should buy or not into this. I'm staying away from this stock personally. Do not follow my lead. Do your own research and make your own decision on what you want to do. So, they do have a nice website. GRNF had a nice website. So, here's a picture of Alka, Badshah. Here's where she releases news that they're going to acquire 6 companies. So I don't know. Again, I don't know this person. I don't know, but I just know there is a connection. She was involved with GRNF. GRNF is not looking good right now. Nothing there. And I will say I have seen something similar to this. ELTZ. ELTZ. They are delisted. If you look right here at this link, and I do have the link there to put it in the description. Sorry, I'm just looking to make sure I've got all my ducks in a row while I talk about this. This stock, I may do another video and talk about this stock later. This stock had a government contract. It was really, really hot on Twitter. There were several people that's really tweeting this hot and heavy that had a lot of followers. They are an energy company. Again, they are specializing in acquisition of assets relating to oil field water use upstream oil and gas. Now, nobody associated with this company, I will say, is connected with GRNF or RNWF. So, that being said, do not tie ELTZ to either of those companies. This company has nothing to do with those 2 companies. This is an example. Again, I said I've seen this kind of thing in the past. Actually, this is recent. So I've actually on this stock. This is crazy. So this stock, I tried to call this Island Stock Transfer Company, which is the transfer agent. I have not. I can't get an answer on the phone. It just rings. There was not an option to leave a message. So this might be a private phone without an answering machine tied to it. This may be just the private landline. I do not know. Might be a business line as well. They just don't have they don't have an operator answering the calls, and they don't have a messaging service for you to leave a message. So this was a dead end trying to call Island Stock Transfer Company. I sent an email to islandstocktransfer.com, just like I did for the transfer company, the contact for GRNF. Nothing bounced back. Nobody's replied or anything. It's just nothing. And it's been a while since I sent the email. So, the similarity that I want to talk about for that is Terrence Tecco. Terrence Tecco Elite Group Profile Biography.
We are not available now. Please leave your name.
He is the
We will return your call.
he is the CEO. He is the CEO of was CEO of CEO of Elite Group Incorporated. Somebody keeps trying to send me faxes. Sorry about that. I know you heard that in the background. I was waiting to see if that was maybe somebody with GRNF or Hempstrack trying to call me back. But no, nothing. So, actually, GRNF, they wouldn't because I couldn't even leave a message. The line is disconnected. But anyway, get back on track. Terrence Tecco, CEO, Chief Financial Officer as well of Elite Group Incorporated. Now, when you do the Google search, Terrence Tecco, if you read this right here, Terrence Tecco has been associated with 3 companies. According to public records, the companies were formed over a 40-year period, with the most recent being incorporated 12 years ago in the May of 2009. That's the Elite Group Incorporated. 0 of the companies are still active, while the remaining 3 are now listed as inactive. Let that sink in. The same person was tied to 3 different companies, and none of these companies are active companies anymore. So that being said, my thoughts, it's not looking good for Green Holdings. What can we expect? What can we expect? Let's go back here. So what can we expect? All I can tell you is my experience with the ELTZ. For ELTZ, if you do a search for that ticker right now, nothing will come up. On OTC Markets, NASDAQ, you can get a link up off of Investors Hub. That'll bring it up, and that's because that link's probably going to be there forever. Okay. So what happened to the stock? When they became delisted. By the way, I will disclose I had 2 million shares of ELTZ as Elite Group Incorporated. I had 2 million shares, which at the price when I bought into it was a little over $1,000. I will disclose that. That's not much money to some investors, because there's a lot of people out there investing in these stocks that's got a lot more money than I have. I'm just a single dad in Tennessee trying to raise my son. I'm an IT person. And, okay, $1,000 is maybe a lot of, it probably is a lot of money to some people. Some people it's not. It just depends on where you are in the workforce. But anyway, let's get off of that, off of me, on to the company. What happened with ELTZ? My portfolio, ELTZ, became just a garbled mess of letters for the name of the ticker. Okay, on my portfolio. You can still click on that link. It will show ELTZ as the name of the company. The value of the company is 0 for 2 million shares. The net value, the worth, my current value in the 2 million shares, it will say $0. It's not worth anything. It does say, it tells what I initially paid for the stock, and then shows a negative value. What are my options? I have not called E-Trade, but I imagine at the end of tax season next year, I just need to call them. And I think the only option I have is possibly taking, it's a loss, $1,000 loss off of my investment. probably will have, E-Trade will probably send me some documentation. They may automatically send me something in the mail saying, this is a loss that you need to file your taxes. Some document for the IRS. And it's lost. The money's gone. Unless somebody buys that ticker, buys into that ticker, and reuses it for another company and revives it. I guess that is always a possibility. That's probably a possibility for GRNF. I've seen tweets about somebody tweeted on GRNF and that it disappeared. Somebody said, I could buy the majority of shares in the stock, become owner of the company, and just start my own or take over the company and keep it going. Will that happen? I don't know. Somebody said the similar thing for ELTZ. That hasn't happened either. The ticker is gone. OTC Markets will not even pull it up. Yahoo Finance will not pull it up. E-Trade will not pull it up. I have an account with TD Ameritrade. It will not pull it up. So that ticker has been delisted. It's gone. It is gone. My 2 million shares is worth nothing. It's not worth a thing. So I shouldn't tell you how to trade. Yes, Jerry, should I get out of this stock? I don't know. You're already at a loss. I'm at a loss. I think I'm just going to hold it. It might be a tax write-off in the end. The end of September, if nobody files for GRNF, I am suspecting that GRNF may have the same fate as ELTZ. It's sad, but that may be what's going to happen. Do I wish any ill will on any of these people listed that are associated with the company? No. I personally made the investment. I can't blame anybody but myself for pressing the buy button. Again, I said this is a hard video to make. I made this investment myself. It's my loss. Just like ELTZ is a loss. I'm in another stock that has not, they don't even have a situation anything close to any of these companies. And they've not filed to get current. And I may lose money on another company, Blue Spear, in the end. If they don't file to become current, they may get delisted as well. I don't know how they will be handled. They may still file at the end of there's some people, there's some chatter on Facebook, on Twitter, people trying to keep that ticker alive. I think it comes down to the management of the company and where they want to go with it. But anyway, I'm just trying to present hard facts. Somebody asked me to talk about this company. It's hard to talk about because I am at a loss as well. Again, I have a small position with this company. I've held this company since it was since the ticker change. As I mentioned in the previous video that I made about this company, I'm not happy about the whole situation. Justin Costello, if he had any ill will around this company in his intentions on forming this company, I expect with the lawsuit pending, there's some investigation going on. I kind of imagine that that will come out over time. And if he did have any ill will in creating this to mislead people, just for his own gain, I do believe that will come out and he will have consequences to pay in the end. So, that being said, as an investor, with certain situations like this, your hands are tied. There's not a whole lot unless there's a class action lawsuit. I don't even know if a class action lawsuit can really get back your losses off of this. I don't know. I don't know how far that could go. But this is why I say the trade's scared. Again, this is a good example on how you can lose money in penny stocks in the stock market and OTC. Hopefully I don't scare you away, because there are good stocks out there. There are stocks that you make money on. I have made money on stocks in the past in the OTC, and as an example, I have lost money in stocks. So your goal, your main goal should be to make more money than you lose. It should be the end game. Trade smart, trade scared, trade informed. Keep your eyes on these stocks, on what's going on with these. Again, though, GRNF, I will say GRNF appeared to be transparent to a lot of investors. If you were in this stock, were you stupid buying into this? No, you were not stupid. You were misled. If this was all a scam just to make money, to grab people's money on the OTC market, then you were just scammed. It's the reality of it. If this is really a scam, at the time when I invested, I did not feel this is a scam. And am I saying this is a scam? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not bashing this company at all. I'm not going to say that, because there is a court battle with Justin Costello, this gentleman right here. Time will tell what will happen. Time will tell. With information like this going out, they kept releasing PR newswire links, accesswire.com. All these news, consistently they were releasing stuff. He was on NBC. He was on NBC. So I don't know. My thoughts is it's not looking good. The stock may go away. Time is ticking. The end of September is the deadline for stocks to become current, OTC stocks to become current. They will be locked down. You will not be able to trade if they're not current. Maybe delisted. I think the ruling, excuse me. It's got my stomach upset talking about this stuff. My stomach upset. I'm not sure. They may have 2 years, the way it was worded with the ruling. I did a previous video about the lockdown, OTC lockdown, if you want to look that up. I believe they have 2 years to file, to get their filings in order. If they're older than 2 years, I think they will get delisted. ELTZ had been over 2 years, so they have been yanked. So that's just the cold hard facts, folks. That's just the way it is. This is August 12th, 2021. We've got a little over a month before the end of September. Some stock exchanges are already locking down stocks. Blue Spear, which you all know if you've been following my channel, I am in this stock. I have a small position in Blue Spear in 2 accounts. Not just 1 account. I'm in two brokerage accounts. I have stock in both of these, in this one company. Something in my eye. So Blue Spear's been locked down. Nobody in any of the U.S. stock exchanges is trading that stock anymore, because they are not current. GRNF will probably start that way before it's all said and done, and then the final thing, they will get delisted. The GRNF will just disappear. You won't be able to search for it, pull it up for nothing. You won't be able to pull up price previous price history. If you try it yourself, don't take my word for it, for ELTZ, you cannot even look at the previous price history for ELTZ. So Blue Spear right now, you can, any of the stocks that get delisted, you're going to lose all the price and history. It's going to be gone for those stocks. So that's just the cold hard reality of what's going on. Again, as I said in my previous video, OCC is doing this to protect the investors as far as locking down these stocks that are not current, forcing them to try to stay transparent. But again, GRNF appeared to be transparent. For they kept, news kept coming out about this company over 2 years worth of news. I've been following this since they were the previous ticker. TCGD, I can't remember what the previous ticker. Go watch my previous video. I actually showed what the ticker was. But anyway, it's just the cold hard facts. It's not looking good. I imagine a lot of people's down on price on the stock. It's your own decision if you want to just dump the stock at a loss. Even if you hold it, it's a loss. It can be taken off your taxes, okay, against any kind of gains that you make in the stock market. So even your income, it's a loss, okay? The filing your taxes is what it is. So that being said, I wish the best for this stock. I really don't have any hard feelings against it. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. But with the phone disconnected, it's looking even worse than I thought it was before. The person who put this up dropped this, but you can still bring this up on the Internet Archive. They keep this stuff indefinitely. There's probably a limit of how long they will keep this backed up, but the links will be active where you can go and check this stuff out. But again, this stock pretty much looks like it's a dead stock in the OTC markets. And I regret to say, that it's a loss. It's a possible loss. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope somebody can prove me wrong. Again, I'm not bashing Justin Costello. I'm not bashing this lady. I'm not bashing this lady either. It could be a coincidence, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, and I don't know if I'd wanted her for the CEO based off of the history of GRNF. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. Renewable fuels may do well. They may end up on the NASDAQ. You don't know. You really don't know what's going to happen with the stocks. So, again, I'm not trying to bash any of these people. I'm just stating the facts. What I see, I do feel that GRNF, it's not looking good. Not looking good. Similar business plan between both companies. So, and again, ELTZ, this Terrence, this guy has nothing to do with GRNF. This is just an example. This guy was involved in 3 different companies. None of the companies are even in operation. Okay, the last one being the Elite Group Incorporated. So, and if you search for Elite Group, there's a lot of companies called Elite Group, Elite Group Company, Elite Group Associates. There's all kinds of Elite Group named companies. So, if you do a search for Google search for this company, you're going to come up with a lot of different companies. So, anyway. So there you have it. That's my thoughts. I'm not happy about the whole situation. Hemstrack, the number's still there. Nobody's got back with me. Nobody's replied to an email. Nobody's called back from my phone call. So I don't know. We'll see. If they call me back, I get to talk to them. They may actually, be continual operation. They be doing their thing. Um, who knows? Who knows? If I don't get a call back, then I guess I don't get a call back. It may fall by the wayside like GRNF. I don't know. Am I saying that they will? No, I'm just saying it's a possibility. So, no, I'm not happy about it. I'm not, and I'm not telling you to dump the stock. I'm not telling anybody to buy into it. Again, do your own research. I'm just presenting the facts about these companies. Again, this is just an example of you can lose money in the stock market. Okay, that's a reality. So don't invest money you can't afford to lose. It's like gambling. It's pretty much you're taking a gamble when you invest in some of these companies. Can you really believe the news that's coming out? Is it real, or are they just is it part of the game? I don't know. I know there's a lot of companies out there. There's a lot of scams out there. Just be careful. That's the whole moral of this whole video. Be careful in what you're investing in. So, and don't chase my trades. Don't chase anybody's trades. Do your own research. Convince yourself whether or not you want to buy into the stock. So, I'm just saying, just be cautious. If you're going to trade stocks, be cautious. I don't want to hear anybody losing money. I don't want anybody to lose money. I don't want to lose money. But I have, okay? And I'm being honest with you. I have. I guess I got some tax write-offs this next tax season. So I'm not happy. All I can do is laugh about it because I can't change it. I have no recourse. Like I said, a person could do a class action lawsuit, but can you really gain from a class action lawsuit? My opinion on those is the lawyers make most of the money. I don't know if you really come out. Now, the couple that's suing Justin Costello, it's just those two. And they've lost, from my understanding, they have lost a lot of money. Okay, in GRNF. So they may get a little bit of recourse because it was just them suing Justin. I don't know. I really don't know. Only time will tell. I'm sure the news will come out as things progress on that lawsuit. It's just unfortunate that the whole thing's going on. Anyway, that being said, thank you for if you watched this video and heard put up with my rant and raving this long. I appreciate you checking out my video. I appreciate if you're not subscribed to my channel. I'll be coming out with more stock videos. Hopefully nothing as depressing as this. This was hard to make. Press the notification, the bell, click on that, and you'll be notified when I release new videos. And if you push the like button, this information will go out to more people. I'm going to put the tag for RNWF for people that might search on YouTube, just so this will come up. And am I saying renewable energy is going to the same, fall by the wayside like GRNF? No, I'm not. But I'm just saying be cautious. Be cautious with your money. Some people on Twitter have said maybe this is a good way. I've just said it previously. Might be a good way to recoup some of your losses off of GRNF. Am I saying that? No, I'm just saying I've seen other people tweet that on Twitter. So I don't know. Anything you do on the OTC is a gamble. You can invest $400 and make $8,000 off of $400. Bam. You can also turn around, if you don't get out of the stock quick enough, you could lose. You could put $400 in and you can lose money. You could put more. You could put $2,000. You could put $4,000 in and lose money. I've got a pretty good chunk of money in Rocky Mountain High brand, and they're not current. and it's not looking good for that company as well. But they could file to get current. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of stocks that's going to get locked down by the OTC. The end of this September, a lot of them are already locked, and you cannot trade in the U.S. markets. Some of the foreign markets, like Blue Spear, you can trade over in the Canadian if you're Canadian, or any of the other foreign markets are still trading Blue Spear, but none of the U.S. brokerages are allowing Blue Spear to trade. ELTZ is gone off. It's not even listed as a stock to trade. There's a lot of people, I'm sure, that for ELTZ lost money too. I've not seen as much hype about it, but I'm sure there's a lot of people were in that stock. So it's just a hard fact of the OTC, and this is an example of how you can lose money in the OTC. So I want to come out with this video. Somebody asked me, and with my channel talking about these stocks, I felt it was my responsibility. The person that asked me, I'm like, yeah, I probably do need to make a video about this. I've talked about these companies before in the past, and I need to do a follow-up video, and so I have, and I may have another video out about these companies as things progress. The lawsuit. I'm not going to name the person that asked me on YouTube or give out who they were, but they may not want to be even tied to any of this stuff. But anyway, I'm glad they did. It's something that needed to be talked about, and I wish everybody the best. Again, I hope you have I hope you've had a profitable week. The week's about done. We got one more day. This is August 12th, 2021, Thursday. The week's winding down. Hopefully, you folks have some green days out there. I hope you've had a profitable week. Again, I don't wish anything bad on anybody out on the stock market. And I'm not asking you to chase my trades. I'm just telling you, just do your own research when you're buying into these stocks. Convince yourself this is a good purchase, okay? Don't go off of what I say. Don't go off of anybody else on Twitter. Do your own research. And again, the research you do may, I don't know, like GRNF, it looked legit. There was a lot of news coming out. Like I showed the FAQ page, it all looked good to me, and I said it. I've been holding this stock for a long time, and then all of this is Justin being in a lawsuit, resigning, the phone for the company is disconnected. It's not looking good. Not looking good. It looked legit at the time. Seemed like a good idea at the time, but things are not looking so hot now. So maybe I was wrong about the stock. Again, I've said in the previous videos, I'll admit I'm wrong. If I'm wrong about something, I'll tell you I'm wrong, and I'm thinking I might have been wrong about this stock. I felt good about the stock. I thought it was going to do well. GRNF, Hempstrack, they still have a phone number. They've not been disconnected. So time will tell. Time will tell. But it's not looking promising. And I'm still in both stocks, and I'm probably going to stay in the stocks. I'm going to ride this out. And if I lose money in it, I've lost money. It's a tax write-off, and that's just all that can be said about it. I've just lost money. The money's gone, so sad but true. But I'm glad to come out with a video because it's just if you're going to trade stocks, especially if there's new people trading stocks, you need to know you can lose money. It's not as easy as people say. You are gambling. You don't know what the stock's going to do. So that being said, I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you watching the video. Appreciate people that's supporting my channel. I'm trying to hit I like to hit over 1,000, 1,500 people, members, subscribing to my channel. I'm a little over 350. I think around 355 members right now on my channel. So I appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. And I do wish you profitable trading. I wish you well. Wish you luck. Again, do your own research on these stocks before you buy. So, hopefully we'll see you in the next video, and thank you for visiting my channel. Bye. Hey, thanks for coming by. Glad you checked out the video. I hope you liked it. If you like it, please click on the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. May God bless you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye. Bella's got to be right up under me, don't you, Bella? Oh, my word. Cloudy day, looks like it may rain. Clouds out over the valley. East Tennessee Valley. And Bella, she's just happy to be around.